Hello grade 5, thanks for watching the video. I hope that the first video on SSS was clear enough and also very helpful for you guys. If you have any questions about anything I said or showed in the video, please come and ask me at school. Okay, I'll be more than happy to explain it again face to face, and even use the real class whiteboard to kind of show you and guide you through how to use SSS and also the other ways to draw congruent triangles. Okay, well, so we finished talking about SSS. Okay, and the next way that we could use to draw congruent triangles is SAS. So the next way I want to kind of talk about is SAS way. SAS stands for side angle side. It means that we have two triangles where we know two sides and the included angle are equal. I'm just going to read from here again. So when we use the SAS way, side angle side way, we have two triangles where we know two sides, okay, two sides, and the included angle, so the angle which is kind of sandwiched by the two sides, are equal. Okay, and if I keep scrolling down a little bit here, so by the way, this is the same page from mathisfun.com. Okay, and if we keep scrolling down a little bit, okay, in this box over here it says if two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and the angle of another triangle, the triangles are congruent. So in other words, if you have two triangles and let's say two sides are corresponding, two sides are the same, and also the angle which is kind of sandwiched or included or in the middle of those two sides are also corresponding or the same, then we can say that the two triangles are congruent. So we could use this SAS way to also draw congruent triangles. So I'm gonna switch the screen here again, okay, and I would like to show you and guide you through how to use the SAS way to draw congruent triangles. So I'm just gonna pause here again so I can change the screen, okay? I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I'm back and the screen has changed and we see triangle ABC. We see triangle ABC. Hey, that kind of rhymed. So this time we're going to use SAS way, side angle side way, to draw a triangle that is congruent to triangle ABC. Now, step one, it's actually the same as the side way. And if you remember, we started we started by drawing a line. So, got my ruler here, maybe a bit too long. Here we go. So I've got a ruler here, and I am going to start by just drawing a line. Okay. Now I'm not going to repeat myself again because I already said this when I was talking about drawing congruent triangles with SSS way. But the reason I drew this line here is the same reason why I started by drawing a line when we were focusing on the SSS way. Same reason. Okay. Now, SAS. So side angle side. So first thing I want to do maybe is draw a corresponding side to angle ABC. So second step here is actually also same as the second step for when we use the SSS way. So I'm going to get out my compass, okay, and I am going to maybe find out the length of AC using my compass. So that is the length of line AC. And I'm going to mark that on the line I drew here. Okay? Like that. And maybe I will label this. We did D, E, F, so maybe this time I'll do G. So let's call that point G. And let's call that point H. So I've got GH. Okay, and GH is from here until here. And the distance or the length of GH is corresponding with line AC. Okay, so it's the same length, same side. So of SAS, we got one side clear. We got one corresponding side. Next, SAS, side angle side. So next is, we're going to try to find out, we're going to try to draw or make a corresponding angle, side angle side, right? So we cleared the side, now let's focus on an angle. And I am going to take out my, what's that tool we can use when we want to measure or draw angles? Starts with a P. Yes, a protractor. So I'm going to take out my protractor and, so we have one side, so when we look at this here, we drew a side that is corresponding with line AC. So we want to find out the angle that is connected with line AC. So it should be either this angle here, which is angle A, or this angle here, which is line C. And the reason is angle B is actually not connected to line AC at all, right? It's very far apart. And the angle that we want to find out should be, or it has to be, connected with the side that we focused on earlier, which is AC. So it has to be either angle A or angle C. I might choose angle A. So I'm going to set my protractor here. And looks like angle A is about 58 degrees. 58 degrees is the measurement of angle A. 58 degrees. So I'm going to bring my my protractor over here. And then I'm also going to use a ruler. So I'm going to place my ruler on top of my protractor at 58 degrees, which is right there. Yep. And then I'm going to remove my protractor, and then I'm going to make a line. I'm going to draw a line. Now the length of this line doesn't really matter, because my goal here, my focus here is to make a 58 degree angle. So now I have a 58 degree angle. If I put my protractor back, you can see that I have made a 58 degree angle. Remember, side angle side, we cleared the side. My next focus was angle. I'm not focusing on angle and side length at the same time, so I didn't have to worry about how long this line had to be. I only had to worry about making a corresponding angle to angle A, which is 58 degrees. And I've done it. So side angle side, S and A both clear. Next, I've got one more thing that I need to focus on. Side angle side. Side clear, angle clear. I've got another side to focus on. Now, remember, the angle has to be the three things. The side, angle, side. The angle has to be in between two sides, right? The angle has to be kind of sandwiched between two sides. So I can't really focus on this side length here, because look, we started off by focusing on this line AC, and then we focused on angle A. If I then focus on line BC, line A is not really, sorry, angle A is not really sandwiched between line AC and BC, so it doesn't really work. Because I've chosen AC, then angle A so far, okay, I focused on those two things so far, I would have to then lastly focus on AB, so that angle A is sandwiched between line AB and AC. So I want to use my compass to find out the length of BA, and I think that's it. Okay, so then I'm going to bring my compass over here to this triangle that I'm trying to draw now, and put my needle point right on point G. Okay, and I'm going to make a mark using my compass. Okay, now you can see that this line I've drawn to create angle A, or angle G, which corresponds with angle A, okay, and this arc here intersects at that point. It overlaps at that point, okay, and from here I actually don't need to measure anything, because all I gotta do in the end is to connect that point to point H and draw a line connecting those 2 points. So I'm going to get out my ruler. Now again, I'm not measuring anything, I'm just using my ruler to draw a straight line. So I've connected those 2 points, and I'm going to draw a line. And now we have a triangle. And before I move on, I might title that, I might call that point there, so GH, I might call that point I. So now we have triangle GHI. And just like I did at the end of the previous video, why don't I put triangle ABC on top of GHI, so that you can see that the two triangles are basically the same, right? So we can say that we have successfully drawn or constructed a triangle which is congruent to triangle ABC, and that triangle is called triangle GHI. And here this time we didn't use SSS, we used SAS. We focused on one side and actually another side, and then an angle which was in between those two sides. We used those three information to draw the congruent triangle GHI. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it will help you understand how to draw congruent triangles using the SAS way. Thank you very much.